Hello, my wonderful sweethearts. Today, I spent some time in Duskwood, and at first I grouped up with a gnome mage. He wanted to group up for the Ogre Thieves quest and Look to the Stars quest. So he went an interesting route that I haven't seen before to avoid all the extra ogre mobs. So that was interesting. That was something new for me that I've discovered. Picked up the box at the front of the cave, and then we went inside the cave together and defeated a level 31, 32 over there. I think it was 31, now that I'm thinking about it. So we did that together and then parted ways, but not before I picked up an old history book at the beginning of the cave, and that was a quest for me to turn in over in Stormwind. Next, I grouped up with a full group of people for the Worgen in the Woods quest. It felt really overpowering to be in a group with 5 people slaughtering Worgen. It was really fun. We ran into Gutsville at the last phase of the quest, but took him out with 5 people really fast. And then I turned in all the quests, looked at the stars, Worgen in the Woods, avoided stitches along the way. I also did the Morbid Fell quest, the Sven's Revenge. Or I don't have Jitter's completed journal anymore, but I could read it to you and you could see my experience from doing Sven's Revenge. Okay, so the quest line leading up to Morbid Fell is quite crazy, and the storyline is amazing to me. So it starts out that we had to dig up Jitter's old journal from Sven's farm, and now we have Jitter's completed journal. My journal. The terror of these past few weeks is almost more than I can bear. Why is it that writing words into this book I can somehow keep the madness at bay? Perhaps it is as if I'm confessing my sins to a silent companion, or freeing my mind of these tortured thoughts and confining them to paper. I began a journal before this one, but it remains in a place to which I cannot return. So I will start afresh, but this time I will start from the true beginning. It began with the finding of that cursed scythe in the mine they call Roland's Doom. Yes, that was the start of it. Before that, the Defias Brotherhood was happy with our progress in Duskwood. Before the scythe, the terrors of this place seemed as tame as Northshire Valley. But ever since I found the haft of the scythe jutting from the pile of rubble in the mine, and curse me, pulled it free, Roland's Doom became a place of vile death. If I had known what would happen, I would have cut off my own hand to keep from grasping that rune-carved wood. So many regrets. I always thought it was a privilege of the old. I now know that it is not the old. It is the hopeless, unable and unwilling to shrug it from shoulders stooped with misery. But enough waxing like a pipe-mined mad poet. I must continue with the chronicle. After the scythe was freed, a change rippled through the mine. Light from our flickering torches warped, and the strength of our voices seemed beyond our control. Sometimes a man's whisper roared through the tunnels, forcing hands on ears, and sometimes our shouts barely traveled a few steps before diminishing into a hint on the wind. Unnerving, yes, but we did not have long to wonder at this strangeness, but it was a harbinger of what truly drove us from the mine, the Worgen. They came at us from everywhere, clawing from hidden holes at our feet and dropping upon us from silent perches above. Half our men fell in those first panicked minutes. The rest, including myself, tried to flee. As I ran, I saw so many of my brothers taken by tooth and claw, heard so many screams cut short or gurgle to silence. For all I know, I am the only human to escape that place. I can only guess why I survived that night. I have always been cautious, always quick to flinch from jabs and leap free of pitfalls. My nickname, Jitters, comes from this trait, so perhaps it was just that knack of caution that saved me. Or maybe it was the scythe I pulled from the rubble. It cannot be the scythe itself, for I lost it during my frantic flight. But if it was I who brought the Worgen to Duskwood, then perhaps the Worgen afforded me a rare courtesy. Curse them. Or perhaps I am doomed to witness the change I wrought on Duskwood. Perhaps it is my fate to watch as the Worgen tear into this land, staining it even darker with their foulness. If that is truly my fate, then it is twofold. For the Worgen are not the only power to clutch at Duskwood. The fiends from Deadwood Pass have also stalked claim. That is the next chapter of my tale, and I pray it is the last. After surviving the fight from Roland's Doom, I hid within a barn owned by a man named Sven. I spent a few days in the barn, and such horror lingered with me that I never once made myself known to Sven or his family. But from what I saw from my hiding place, I knew these farmers were quite decent folk. Had I stepped from my concealment, I think they would have taken me in, but trust is hard for me. Harder still after that shock in the mine. So I remained hidden, and it saved my life. A few days after I arrived at the barn, Sven left his farm for Darkshire. He kissed his wife and smiled to his children and promised to return soon with toys and sweets. The poor man. That was the last time he saw his family unmutilated. At least they parted happily, and at least his wife was the first to die, and was freed from seeing the slaughter of her children. But these small graces do nothing for me. I saw what happened, and it will forever haunt my dreams. My hand trembles as I recall the details of that night, when Sven was away and his family was doomed to face the Black Riders alone. Again, regret claws at me, for I was there and I could have risen against those fiends from Deadwood Pass, but it is a false regret. It is the same that plagues any survivor of tragedy. I know that had I left my place of hiding, I too would have been killed, my body ripped and torn, and its pieces spread so widely that I would not be recognized. But even though I know I could have done nothing to stop this heinous murder, one true regret does remain. I brought the Black Riders to Sven's farm. My discovery of the scythe not only unleashed the Worgen upon Duskwood, it drew the riders from Deadwood Pass. I know this because just before they began their slaughter, they asked one question to Sven's wife as she held her children close, giving them what comfort she could, though she was certain death was near. The scythe of Elune, one of the riders shrieked in a voice both harsh and shrill like grinding of an axe on stone, and the last word, Elune, it croaked, as if choking on the sound. Dread gripped me when I heard that voice, both from the horrid sound of it and because I knew the scythe of which the rider spoke. It must be the same cursed thing I drew from the rocks of Roland's Doom days before. It was what the Black Riders sought, and it was what would kill Sven's family. I never learned the name of Sven's wife, as she was only ever called Dearest and My Love and Mommy by her husband and children, but I wish I knew it. I am the only living memory of her deed that day, and although she was just a farmer's wife, never have I seen a man or woman act with such bravery. Of course she did not know of the scythe, but when she learned the rider sought it, in an instant a plan formed in her head. It was so bold and clever, if only it had worked. "The scythe?" she said in a calm voice. "Of course I do. Who here wouldn't?" She looked at the riders with steady eyes, and I would have sworn she spoke the truth if I had not known better. There was no way she could know about the scythe. Her gambit paid off. The same rider who uttered the question before bent his head slightly toward her and shrieked, "Where?" "I'll take you, all of you," she said, and I could see a small hope flicker behind her eyes. "But the way is far, and my children would slow us. We must leave them." Her trick was simple, but simple tricks have the best hope of success. If it worked, it would lead the riders away from the farm. She would be lost, but her children would be safe. And it would work if only the riders believed her noble lies. Although I have never been a student of the light, I prayed fiercely for Sven's wife as she stood against those terrible riders. "Please," I prayed, "let them believe." They stood frozen, and she met their gazes with calm. Then one rider looked up, as if hearing a distant call. He drew from his garb a small gem and peered into it. He then gestured with a bauble towards Sven's wife. A light crept from the rider toward the woman, shaping itself into a grim white hand. She stared into the light, unflinching, but I could see uncertainty behind her mask of confidence. When the hand reached her, it spread its fingers over her head, and it squeezed. Sven's wife stood rigid as a board, and her eyes grew wide, and although her lips pulled back to mouth a scream, no sound escaped. After a few moments of this torture, the hand released her, dropping her to her knees. The rider who held the bauble then sat erect in a saddle, and a loud voice erupted from it. "This woman lies," it said in a voice that has scarred my dreams. "She has not seen the scythe." After this, the rider's shoulders stooped slightly, as if a spirit within him had fled. And then, in the old shrieking voice it used earlier, these final words were uttered. "The Lord has spoken. Kill them." I cannot describe what happened next. It is clear in my mind, but even my wretched soul cannot put to paper the events of those few days, grisly minutes. I can only write that Sven's family was killed, and soon after, Sven returned to this grim, deathly scene. Such grief was in him that I was afraid to show myself, and so afraid was I that he would find me. I fled from my hiding spot in the barn. I do not know where Sven is now, but I pray he will someday find peace. I spent the next few weeks moving from place to place, never lingering for fear of the riders. I am now in the abandoned town of Raven's Hill, as always, hiding. I cannot face whatever power they used against Sven's wife, and I know it searches Duskwood, even still, for the scythe. It is lost to me, and I thank the light for this, for I had kept it, I know I would have been found. Even now, I know in my heart that I will be found. I'm so tired. So that was the Morbid Fell quest. It was crazy. Crazy storyline. Amazing. We had one casualty, and yeah, I felt really bad for him, but glad I got that quest over with. One of the harder quests. So I just have one more quest left to do in Duskwood, which is the Bride of the Embalmer. Yeah. Then I'm completely done. But for now, I do want to take a break from that area for a bit. Complete some quests. I'm doing this Mage Summoner quest at the moment. And I think my friend Stonk will be joining me pretty soon. We'll see. He said he'll help me. Anyway, he did try to invite me to go to a raid, but I had other things to do. I needed to check on my car. These freezing temperatures have been killer. Even my heater isn't turning on. So for those of you who have been experiencing negative temperatures, I hope you guys are all right. And also, I still do have a fear of raiding from that from that traumatizing event. Sweet, we got Stonk here. I'm going to tell him I'm doing my Mage Summoner's quest. Jeez, I cannot type tonight. Because I got some quests in Stone Talon Mountains too. I don't feel like doing these easy quests. We're going to do this harder quest together.
Hey, baby. I love you.
Love you.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Do you need or want anything?
No, I got a drink. I got everything I need.
I love you.
Love you. Okay, so I have to climb up this mountain. There it is. Dremis Peak. Okay. Mage Summoner is up there, I think. I died here on Turtle Wow Hardcore before. This place sucks. Yeah, I was doing a druid quest on my Saluna series, where I spent from level 1 to 58, 59 clicking the whole time. Alright, here he is. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Oh, yeah, I died like right there. Right there. 3 people got on me at that time. Alright, now to Stone Talon. So Stonk here just got done with a raid, and he got something new, and he's really excited to try it out. I asked him to link it to me again, so I could show you guys here. Really happy for him. I wish I wasn't a nervous wreck when it comes to raids and my disconnection issues. Okay, this is gonna be... I think what I'll do is go to the side. Deadly Strike of the Hydra. Look at that nice weapon. Oh, about to get dazed. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I was debating whether or not I should just run there or fly. Should have flown. Lost my boon, but that's okay. It was gonna run out anyway because of all that time I was AFK reading the journal online. So let's see what quests I got in Stone Talon. Let's see. I know I have this. I saw Fiora Long Ears. Love how her model looks in this game. So I thought this was a pretty neat belt to get. Still gotta turn in Sully Balu's letter. Really? Just one quest? Okay. The rest are in Ashenvale that require me to come here? Okay. I got some wyverns to kill in Stone Talon. Yeah. Gotta kill the high-perched ones, too. Somewhere. Oop. Yes, I know I'm dead. Right there. Alright. I'm fine now. Sucks I lost my boon, but got cheetah. Alright, where are these high-perched ones? Interesting. Let's read the quest. Oh, it's in Thousand Needles. Okay. I may need help with that one then. Let's ask Stonk if he has any quests to do. Okay, he has one in Charred Vale. Then it's mostly running around. Alright. Same as me. I'll see if I could share the high perch venom. Yeah, I'll see if he's done it. Yeah, we'll see if he's done this. Okay, he said he hasn't. He hasn't even looked in Dustwall, so I'll share it to him. Okay, it looks like he has a King's Tribute too. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's have him. Let's see if I could share this. Okay, cool. We'll go to the Charred Veil now. Yeah, it is a good belt. That's why I did it up. Oh, he's asking if we want to do that first, or sure, we can go to 1K needles. We might have to fly to Ratchet because I got slaughtered by the Horde Guard. Kind of far walk. Alright, Stonk has spoken. We run. We run all the way up. Oh, I think I can keep up with you. Okay, cool. So I gave him my skinning knife. Because he said he's got a rune that lets him run 10% faster if he's dual wielded. Let's see. Nice. Okay, so with his boon and that curse, we're going at the same speed. I thought that was clever. Speedy. Okay, off to Ratchet. Away. Another thing I'm thinking is, while we're in 1000 needles and I have some help, I could probably try to tame that level 25 Wind Serpent, but also I'm not quite sure if it's really worth the trouble, because we're gonna go into phase 2 like pretty soon. I'll have time to tame it. And the reason why I want to tame it is for Lightning Breath rank 3. I'm at Lightning Breath rank 2 right now, but I think I can live with rank 2 until the next phase comes out. As I'm recording this, it's January 14th, and I know when I release this video, it's going to be probably end of January, February already, whenever I release this, so I know the times are lagging. Okay, while I'm here in Ratchet, I'm gonna grab my cat from the stables real quick so I can level it. I think it's only level 23. Yeah, level 23. Hey, Kiva. Kind of wish Erilyn was with us. I miss her, but I think she's playing on her Warlock right now. Such a long walk. I was talking about with Stonk my hopes that maybe there'll be Devil Sword training in the next phase. Maybe in phase 3, more like, but that'd be cool in the future. I'd get the white Devil Sword. Finally, we're almost there. Oops, that's Stone Talon. Oh, I don't want to auto run and okay, gotta go to the left. Then we'll have the flight path. Yeah, I intend on getting that flight path here. I'm just telling him, good thing this isn't hardcore. Yeah, I would die of fall damage. It's not called Cilvia's hand. I soothe. Everything will be okay. Alright. Kind of scary here. Oh, it's giving back my skinning knife. That's nice. Now I can skin things. And now he can try out his new sword. He's making something. Jeez, I'm failing at skinning. Good, I'm waiting on a crit. Jeez, skinning is slower. Keep up. Oh, found 10. Venomous Serpent. Ooh, jeez. No, thanks. Oh, that's right. Reclaiming the Charred Veil, Part 2. That's right, you need the flight path to come here. So it was a good thing that we did this first. Jeez, I'm having all sorts of typos today. Didn't even see that cat. My nameplates were off? What? Must have misclicked it. 333 for crit. That's actually nice. It's not bad. Alright. Flight path. Sweet. Gotta talk to that guy. Yeah, he must have part 2. Okay. And he does his druid magic to his special rock. Yeah, that's what happens after you do this quest that I have. That. We're 30 levels too low for here. Yeah, for Alice. Get that leather. Sometimes it takes me 3 tries. Yeah, this is dangerous. Okay, finally, we're here. High perch. This is gonna be fun. Oh, nice. I was scared that I got the aggro, but he taunted it away. This is Skinner's Paradise. Looks like a type of heaven. Not my type of heaven, probably Cilvia's. Gets those mates to power level 225 when you get to level 26. Oh, get those mats. I really should save all my leather, but it's been cluttered. I haven't quested around here in years. I think the last time I was here, I was leveling some blood elf. I think it was a quest somewhere too to loot those eggs right there. Can't remember. Maybe it was like the Horde side Haven't seen anything for Alliance yet. Jeez, his luck is better than mine. He got 2. He got 2 of them. I got nothing. He got 3 so far while I got 0. And I commented on that and he said, give me all them sacks. Still nothing. Uh-oh. 2 of them. Can we get through this? Can we get through this? Can we do it? I think so. He holds his own, like, really well. Yep. Finally, I got 1. I'm maxed on the rep already. I think I'm still at friendly. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I'm at friendly. Hey, Stock says, geez, my camera, it's good to get their reputation, these guys. What? I knew I was going to get them anyway. But he says it's good to get their rep maxed out. Upgrade. Because there's a rare pattern and a 12-slot bag. I don't think I'll... Get it, girl. He says. I don't think I'll make it to oh my god, I can't talk. I don't think I'll make it to max reputation when phase 2 comes out. So, not really going to worry about it. But if I do get to max reputation, that'd be lovely. I want to find out what rare pattern I'd get. Jeez. He's halfway done. I only have 2. What rotten luck. Okay, Stonk is finished with this quest and I need 3 more. He's talking about how he played Dungeons and Dragons. He usually plays it on Mondays, and his sessions are like 3 hours, 4 hours. Sorry, and I only played it once, but I had a lot of fun. It was just really time consuming. But that's pretty neat. Yeah, I remember the one time I played. The session was around 3-4 hours, and I think I was a highborn or high elf mage or half elf mage. Sorry. Half-elf mage, I rolled pretty badly. My health was really low, but my attacks were really high. So I just had to not get hit. But that was fun. Would I do it again? I would. But the problem is it takes a lot of time. I don't know if I even have the commitment to like fully roleplay on this server. I was talking to Stonk about how I used to roleplay a lot in retail WoW. I did roleplay a little bit in classic Burning Crusade too. That was a fun experience. I hope to RP on this server too. Jeez, look at the size of the Patriarch compared to the Consort. Jeez, like level 30. Scary. Papa gets big. Humongous. Okay, my pet's still eating, so I'll give it a moment. Slow down. Okay, I did fine without my cat. Jeez. 2 more. Just 2 more. Probably too close. Yep. Can I get 1 shot in?
I can't cast.
Nice. Nice. 1 more. 1 more. We've been here forever. We got this. Then maybe we could get out of here. I'm finally done. We're finally done. We can get out of here. Oh, not that easily, huh? Just hoping those consorts, not the consorts, the patriarchs stay away while we try to escape. Still though, look at all that leather I got. Oh, come on. Now's not the time to suck at skinning. Thank you. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's leave. It's got 37 minutes left on his buff. At least I got new shoulders out of that. And a belt with the quest. That's right. I wonder if he has the flight path to Theramore. Sweet. That's good. That's good. He's got the flight path, so we could just fly. Oh, jeez. They're not letting us leave easily. It's cool. I got a lot of heavy leather out of it. I'm literally 4 skill points away from being able to do something with heavy leather. Alright, to Theramore. Sorry guys, eating Funyuns. Okay, we made it. Okay, we're here in Theramore. Oh, Funyuns are so good. Let's show you Fiora Longears. I don't know why, but I like this NPC so much. I like how she looks now, rather than like Burning Crusade version. I love this. I wish we could be high elves like this. Okay. Yep, it was quite a slaughter. Yay! The nice belt. I don't want to get rid of these boots, but an upgrade for it, gonna have to. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This bartender doesn't sell alcohol. He was thinking the same thing. He said has no booze. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Rip off, yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We're talking about booze and like what places would have it. Stone Town Ashenvale, and I asked, don't dwarves have the best boobs? He says, aye, we do. Stuff that will put hair on your chest and take the breastplate off of it. That's awesome. Okay, it seems like we're just bantering now. Alright, my sweethearts. Thank you so much for watching my video. Love you so much, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching this video, my wonderful sweethearts. If you enjoy my content, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you'd like to interact with me, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section very nicely, please. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.